So I would like to share a text that I received last night at 1 in the morning, Saturday night, 1 in the morning, got a text about a gentleman who, I've been on test. I've been on 400 milligrams of test for 8 weeks, and I'm not seeing any results. So I'm thinking that maybe, the test isn't good, or it's a bad batch, or maybe it's diluted. Because I was talking to my buddy about it, and it's like, wait, let me just stop you there. All right. So if you're running testosterone alone at 400 milligrams per week, unless it's like your first cycle, the results are going to be fairly underwhelming. And certainly at 8 weeks, depending on what your testosterone levels are to begin with, there is going to be that transition period where you're actually building your if you have very low testosterone, there's going to be a period where you're actually just building your testosterone levels to an ideal point where you're able to build muscle and actually feel better. Number one, 400 milligrams per week is not, it's a very, very low dose, low to moderate dose of testosterone. It's a good dose of testosterone if you're planning on adding in other compounds and utilizing other compounds. So that's the first hold up, right? And then here's the other hold the fuck up. It's 1 in the morning on a Saturday night, and you're texting me about gear, which tells me, number one, either you're not too bright, or number two, you're out drinking with your buddies. You're out drinking with your buddies, right? Talking to my buddy about it, and my buddy said this. So before you look at the gear, or being a hard responder to gear, take a good look at your lifestyle. You're out at 1 in the morning on a Saturday night. There's one thing that means. I mean, either you work fucking crazy hours and you're working an overnight shift on a Saturday night, or you're out drinking with your buddies. And my other question would be, how often do you do that? How often do you go out on the weekends and drink with your buddies? All right, are you getting proper rest? Is your training dialed in? Is your diet on point? Okay, and there's a couple other things before you start. This gear isn't working. What were your testosterone levels when you started? When you did your blood work initially, when you started, what were your testosterone levels? Oh, I didn't do that. Yeah, no, you didn't do that. Okay, so you could go get your testosterone levels now, right? But now you have no reference point to see if it is actually the gear that's not working. Because what would tell you if the gear was working would be an increase in your testosterone levels. But going from the general conversation, I've been on 8 weeks and no results, no measurable results. It's like, what about your strength? Are you keeping a training log? So you're telling me there's been no strength increase. Well, I don't really write down my workouts. You know what I mean? I kind of just go in and I just do it. But I don't think I'm getting any stronger. Well, if you had a training log, you'd be able to tell if you were getting stronger. What's your weight? Well, I weighed myself last night and then I weighed myself the other morning. It's like, okay, so you're weighing yourself at 2 different times of the day. So that's out the window too. People just have everything so fucked up. You're just going to take fucking gear and you're going to be, at a very low dosage with no additional compounds, and fucking you're going to go out and live your same fucking shitty life that made you want to take gear in the first place, have the same shitty lifestyle habits that made you out of shape and want to take gear in the first place, and you're going to expect gear to do all the work for you? It's like, are you fucking okay, dude? Are you all right? Because number one, if your diet isn't fucking locked in, your training isn't locked in, and you're not absolutely busting your ass every fucking day and doing everything under the sun to make gains, you have no fucking business taking gear. No fucking business, dude. You give all of us a bad name that are actually putting in the fucking work, okay? And then you have the nerve to go and live your same fucking stupid lifestyle that got you fucking skinny fat and looking like shit in the first place, and you think you're gonna stick a needle in your ass and everything's gonna magically change for you. It's a fucking insult, dude. That is one of the biggest fucking insults to the people that work hard. And it's like, you will get no results because you are not doing a fucking thing on your part differently or effectively other than just sticking a needle in your ass and thinking that that's gonna do it for you. It's like such a fucking joke to me. such a fucking joke. Oh, I don't know, this test isn't working for me. You know, as you're up in the middle of the fucking night on a Saturday night at the bar with your fucking buddies, fucking probably comparing biceps, dude, at the bar, looking like absolute fucking clowns. Like, get a grip, people. There is so much more to this lifestyle than just a needle. There is so much more to this lifestyle than just gear. And I don't get it, man. I just don't get how people don't understand that. It's fucking crazy to me. Get a grip. Dial in your fucking diet. Dial in your fucking training. And then take gear, okay? And then go from there. Gear is not going to save your whole fucking life, man. That's a fact.